And quick edit, I'm still curious what's going on with the Legacy Prime Arcee. That's the one thing I was excited for, and the rumors, where is it? Hello, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time, thanks to a stock tracker for Target, we seem to have new listings for upcoming Transformers figures. Some of them have been rumored in the past, but some of them are quite new and have me a little curious. Now, I have to credit Frank on my Discord, who keeps posting about it, and I appreciate that. We also want to credit the TFWs Nova Maximus and Voltrace, I believe I'm saying that correctly, and JT Prime 17, who also clarified a few things. Anyways, for those who don't know about the Track Stalker, we actually found out about a lot of figures up and coming from these stock trackers, like the Studio Series Grindor, the Sideswipe, and Bumblebee and Jolt. We actually knew those were coming out because a Walmart tracker website showed listings for those. So these seem to be true, might be confirmed, but I can't really specify. Also, some of the information might be incorrect, it might be flawed, so just take everything with a grain of salt. Anyways, I'm going to start off with the smallest stuff. The first thing we've got is TF786 Ratchet. Now, for those who don't know, because you're probably confused, TF7, isn't that like Rise of the Beast or the Bumblebee movie? I think TF7 just refers to the fact that it was the 7th film in the Studio Series lineup to actually get figures, because originally it was 1 through 5 in the Michael Bay universe, and then Bumblebee movie came out and a lot of the figures were listed as TF6, but then they caught up with the original animated movie, so I guess in the line of figures releasing, that would be the 7th film. So yes, this is going to be an 86 style Ratchet, and it's going to be apparently a core class because they're bringing those into the Studio Series lineup. And I'm totally fine with them doing that for Ratchet, as long as we can actually get a mass release Ratchet that's not an exclusive, because we've needed that. And apparently the price is going to be $849. We also have a TF7, so I imagine an 86 lineup Wheelie. And I'm hoping that's a lot better than the one that came with Grimlock. Now, you could probably guess that it might be the one from the live-action movies, but I feel like that's going to be a little too big. So I'm going to guess that this is kind of a retribution for the one that came with Grimlock, because, ugh, that thing was bad. I'm not sure if it's going to replace my Titans Returns one. It really all depends on how it looks, but yeah, I'm interested in that. We also have a Studio Series 86 Rumble. Now, I imagine this is not going to work with the Netflix-style Soundwave, just because I feel like the core class is going to be a little too big for that. It definitely needed to be the Micromaster size, but still, you know, it's cool to get a Rumble that might look appropriate. You know, it doesn't have that dumpy Rollbox look to it. We also have a TF3 Laserbeak. Now, when the rumor came out that Studio Series was doing core class, I had mentioned that I would like to see a Transformers 3 Laserbeak, because they could transform them into whatever they want, and that seems to be the case. They were thinking the same. And again, this is going to be $849. Now, apparently there's also going to be a Soundwave and Energon Monster, both at $999. These could be re-releases from the Kingdom lineup. Maybe Energon Monster is just that green repaint of the skeleton dino. I can't remember what it's called. But these could be the Generations mainline core class figures, or maybe there's something from Cyberverse, like maybe the Scout class lineup. I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see. We also have a Brawn for $1889. Now, when I mentioned that I think this is going to be a Cyberverse figure, people said, no, it's going to be Bumblebee Movie. And the reason why I say Cyberverse is because the price of this, if it's a deluxe, is very different compared to every other deluxe class figure that we have on this list. It's at $1889. The rest of the deluxes are $22.99, so it just doesn't really make sense to me. Unless that price is a mistake or something, I'm not sure. I would love it if it was the Bumblebee Movie version of Brawn. I would love to get a figure of that, but I'm just going to take a wild guess. That might be something from Cyberverse, maybe the Warrior class. We'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, starting off, we have BB Legacy Deluxe Silver Streak. So I imagine this is going to be the blue streak that was mentioned before, or maybe it's going to be something different, but BB usually refers to Bumblebee Buzzworthy Bumblebee. I'm getting all my words mixed up. So, I'm not sure if this is actually going to be an exclusive in the Buzzworthy Bumblebee lineup. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, is Legacy actually going to be a Buzzworthy Bumblebee thing? And if you recall, a lot of the figures that came out in that line, like the 4-pack and that little core class version of Bumblebee, had War for Cybertron. So I think it's just tied into the main line, which might confirm that, hey, Legacy is a thing. Especially with some of the listings going down, we've got for the Deluxe Class lineup, and by the way, I think it might be that blue and silver blue streak, which I'm kind of confused whether or not it's going to be a select figure. But anyways, like I was saying, for Deluxe Classes, we have Tarantulas. Again, was rumored for the Legacy. We have Skids, rumored for the Legacy, seems to be true. Drag Strip, so pretty much we can confirm that Mensaur is going to be a thing. We also have Kickback, and yeah, that seems to be all the Deluxe Class figures we've got at the current moment. And it seems that Kickback is going to be in the Legacy lineup, because there was some confusion whether or not it's going to be the Studio Series 86 or not. We also have Bulkhead, which is from the Prime series, and that was rumored too. And apparently it's going to be kind of a remold or using certain parts from the Optimus Prime that would come out later on. But this one is going to be $29.99, so this one's going to be a Voyager. We also have, for the Voyager pricing, we've got Blaster, which I didn't think was going to be in Kingdom. I thought it was a little too late for that. So it seems like he'll come out later. We also have Inferno. Now, this could just be a repack of the Inferno that we already have, or maybe it's just a listing for the Kingdom Inferno that was a mistake, or it could be the Beast Wars Inferno. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But what's really interesting is Armada Starscream. So apparently they're going to start off with that right off the bat. We heard the rumor that this was going to start up in 2023, where they're going to do Unicron Trilogy, but it seems like they're going to slowly get into it. And apparently, according to JT Prime, this isn't going to be the only Unicron Trilogy figure we're going to get this year, or next year, I should say. So keep an eye for that. And then, last but not least, for the listing so far, there's still names coming up, but we've got Leader Dragon Megatron, which we could assume is the Transmetal 2 version of Beast Wars Megatron. Okay, totally excited for that. So, yeah, that's the current listing we've got. What do you guys think? Please comment below, let me know. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads, and I will see you guys next time.